nothing been signed with Barcelona yet. Barcelona, no Arsenal. Arsenal. Oh my gosh. Barcelona nothing has been signed yet, but definitely a player that was heading into that direction. A player that was clearly not going to stay with Manchester City. They won the Champions League. He wants to try something different, and he's 32 years old, German international. He will be out of contract at the end of the month, and he has been linked to Barcelona, joining free Barcelona, even though they have money issues. A big historic club that people still are fans of and like to join. So Fabrizio Romano claims that the midfielder already has a contract offer from the Spanish club, and he will make his decision soon. Barcelona have parted ways with Sergio Busquets, and they need to sign in an experienced replacement for the Spanish star. Apparently, Arsenal are keen on signing the player as well, and they are keeping tabs on him. The Gunners need to bring in more depth and quality in the middle of the park, and Gundogan would be a sensational acquisition for them. The 32-year-old is at the peak of his powers, and he has been outstanding for Manchester City since joining the club. For some reason, he hasn't renewed, and I think that this one just got away from Manchester City, to be honest. The German has won every major trophy with Manchester City, and he will be looking for a fresh new challenge now. The opportunity to play for Arsenal could be attractive option for him because they don't have to move countries. His family is everything too. I know a lot of people don't take that in consideration. Players and moving and all that stuff, that's something that players don't like to do much. Of course, they would have to move from Manchester City to London, but still, it's not as a big of a culture shock than joining, you know, Spain. You have to go to Barcelona, which, by the way, Barcelona is not a bad city to play for either, but still a choice that he would have to make. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. Barcelona has more history than Arsenal, but Arsenal a big historic club also in Europe. So we'll see what happens there. Let's move on quickly. Onana, 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 Onana. Chelsea to launch Andre Onana a bid as two goalkeepers target favors. They tried two other goalkeepers. They didn't get much luck. But listen, Onana is one. It has been. I mean, some people will say he has been the best goalkeeper this season in Europe. Shout out to Carlos Augusto, who's just subscribed to the channel, and shout out to you, my brother. And Onana, man, he's been tremendous. Chelsea will step up their pursuit for Inter Milan goalkeeper Andre Onana after his impressive display in Champions League final. And I don't know about the final. He saved as much as the City's goalkeeper. So I don't know about all that, but he had a great season. He had a tremendous season. I mean, you see it right there. He was crazy in the series. Ooh, look at that! Oh my goodness, just tremendous. That's not a good bounce now. So we shouldn't put that on there. Inter won at least 50 million for the 27-year-old and could be forced to sell him to help ease their financial problems. Chelsea held talks with Inter in April and are now set to reopen dialogue with the Italian club. Onana could not help prevent Inter from losing 1-0 against Manchester City. That goal was really, there's nothing he could do, to be honest. But he played well throughout the whole tournament. And even the final, he played all right, He stood up to efforts from Erling Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, and in the first half, he could do nothing about the second goal that Rodri scored. City's manager Pep Guardiola last week praised Onana and described him as an exceptional with his feet. Just great talent. He also Manchester United sounded to try to get him because De Gea or De Gea, however you want to call it, but his last name is actually pronounced De Gea. He wanted to leave Manchester United. He wanted to return to Spain. So never know. But right now, Chelsea sound more keen to getting him as well. By the way, Chelsea try to get Mike Maignan from AC Milan, the French guy, but they just want too much for, I think, over $80 million for him. So we'll see where it goes. By the way, Chelsea has a good relationship with Inter, having loaned Lukaku back and forth back to the Italians and signed young midfielder Cesare Casadi. Is that how you say his last name? I think so. For 16 million last summer. So they got a good relationship. They got a good relationship, man. They can make it work. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Onana. 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 Onana.